Alright, hey YouTube, this is me, Rise16 on a new channel. Here's the first video out of many to come, a simple tutorial on how to open up your Xbox 360 controller if you don't have the correct tools. Now, when I say correct tools, I mean, when they created the Xbox 360 controller, they took the TU8 screwdriver, the standard one, and they modified it, and they created the security one. You guys can go look up that yourself. Microsoft created the security one because they did not want people to tamper with all this stuff. And then people started to sell the tools, and now we can get into them. But I was going to make a video with the tool, but not everybody has the tool. So if you at least have a T8 T8 torque screwdriver, then this will work. Alright, now you just got to be patient, and trust me, it will work. Alright, so I have not opened this controller yet before. It's kind of old though. I took it from my brother. So now I'm going to show you first a few things you need. You need the controller, obviously. I use this little fine tip, trying to get this right, fine tip screwdriver. This is to break the little bit inside the controller screws. I also have this. It's a one where you can switch up, and it's just my torque T8 screwdriver. Alright, so now first what we're going to do is this. There are 7 total screws on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then right under here is 7. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to just take this, and this doesn't want to be a little, there we go. And there's the 7th screw. So now what we're going to do is, now if you look in there, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little like bit piece in there. It's a pain in the ass because you got to have the security screwdriver to get into it. What I found out is if you take a fine thing like this screwdriver, put it in there and you spin it and then dump it, spin it again to make sure it's all cleared out. Now, oh, looks like I didn't clear it all the way, but it broke, obviously. Just gonna spin it around a few more times. And there we go, screw number 1. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it to all these really quick. Yep, that one broke. And no, this will not affect the screws when you put them back on. It won't like affect the strength of the screws or anything like that. They'll still work all fine. Ah, this one's a pain in the ass. It's way down in there. Ooh, got it. And honestly, if you want, you can buy the screws. I know you can get them on eBay for, I'm not even kidding, $2. It's just the pain of waiting for it. Even if you just want to do a simple thing, just to look around inside the controller. I mean, nobody wants to wait 2 days. Alright, so now I got them all. I'm going to start from down here. Ah, these are going to be a little pain in the ass, aren't they? Ah, I don't think I cleared it all. Screw number 2. Screw number 3. And while I'm doing this, in my new YouTube channel, because this is the first video of them, I'm going to be having tutorials all the way from JTAG stuff, Xbox stuff you didn't know, stuff that will help you save money, cool tricks, all the way up to, let's say, just coding. I'm currently in 10th grade, and next year I am a junior, and I get to go take a career It's called SCC, for Saginaw Career Complex, and it's basically like a mini type of college, and I'm going there to learn gaming design. So basically just VB.net is the main thing they work on there. So I'm going to be having tutorials about VB.net, Java, C here and there. As I learn, and as I'm learning, I'm going to be teaching you guys too. Alright, and so if you guys want to see good tutorials, trust me, I know this is my first ever tutorial. They will be better. Just subscribe and comment. You guys, honestly, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't even comment. Don't comment about my voice. I'm sick right now. Don't comment about the quality or anything. You guys don't, unless it's good. If you have nothing good to say, then don't even comment. I don't even want to hear it. Alright, now back to the controller. Now I got all 7 screws undone. So now what you're going to do is this. You can take 2 ways. Before you actually open it, if you've never opened a controller before, what you can do is this. You can take a roll of electrical tape. Take a piece and go like this. Tape it on there. And what it'll do is it'll hold all these buttons in place. The reason you might want to do that is because when you open it and you take the board out, everything's going to fall. Majority of everything. And they're a pain in the ass to get in there and put everything back together. So if you've never done this before, just take a piece of tape. You can use, honestly, any tape. As long as it's sticky. And really sticky. And put it across here. And make sure, just pat it down a few times to make sure you're all good. Now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to start from the back. I'm going to hold it from down here and up here. And I'm going to start to bend it. And what it should do. You don't want to break those prongs. Alright. Now, we just got open the back side of the controller. So we'll set that over there. Alright. Now, you're probably looking at this and you're like, holy shit. I have no idea what any of this is. Unless you're doing this for modding purposes, you probably, after watching this, figure out how to open it. You might want to go to a different tutorial. Alright, now, these things right here, these are your dual shocks. Basically what makes it vibrate. So what you're going to do is this. One tool I did not say. Let's see if I have one. Alright, I do. You take some needle nose pliers, alright? Just so you can be very careful. Grab these. Now, see how it's like attached right there? You can grab it and bend it back and forth while holding the board down. And it'll come off. Just so you don't, like, if you're not very, like, your fingers aren't very steady and you don't want to break it, then just use my method. It works really well. So then once you have that, just set that aside. Do it with the other side. Now what you're going to want to do is this. I'm not sure about this, but with Xbox experiences, it does happen. I think if you put these in the wrong spots, like say this one over here, it will F up. I'm not sure, but it happened on my Xbox when I messed around the memory cords. So what you might want to do is this. When you have this out, you might just want to lay the dual shocks in each side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one, and since it was on this side, I'm going to set it just right in there and keep it like that. Alright. For this side. Oh, almost ripped out the cords right there. Oh, I think I did. Nope, we're all good. Got the second one, so I'm going to set that right there. And set that aside. Alright, so now what we got is this. We got your prongs. These are for the batteries. This is where the battery pack sits in. The metal prongs right there. Here's the chip. We got your soldering back sides. Obviously your triggers. Alright, so this part. It took me a while to figure out. What you're going to want to do is this. Alright. You're going to want to take the bottom, and what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find a way basically to grab the motherboard and pull it up, because if you look at this, I'm sorry, I'm like spinning this. you can tell that there's something else behind it. So what you're going to want to do is somehow you're going to have to lift the motherboard up to get this out. So I haven't done this actually fully in a while. And if you look right there, they got these weird things. All you gotta do is pop them up like that. Alright, so I got both sides up. Oh, look at that. It just popped right out. You guys can do that method. It's very well. And so basically, you're set from there. Now remember, you got your buttons. I gotta hold the controller. Buttons right here. They will go in. Alright. So what you want to do is you just want to grab it easily. Am I missing something? Hold on. No. Alright, now I'm going to hold it. I must be missing something. Cause, oh, there we go. You just have to kind of push on it. And then I'm going to take it out. And there's the actual controller. So I'm going to sit to the side. Now what you're going to have is you're going to have these little grippy things. These are actually what connect to the motherboard, or I mean the board of the controller, and these little black things counteract with these things, these circles here, and they send the charge to the chip, allowing it to do its function. So what you want to do is you just want to simply take these, set them apart, and backside of the controller. Now, the reason I first ever wanted to take apart a controller was I wanted to switch these up. Can't do it. They have these little keys in them, so you really can't, so they're only for their spot. And then if you want to take these off the top, you just take this off. Now, I'm done with this because all you have to do is you take out the buttons, like so. Hold it upside down. Yeah, not all of them came out, but you get the point. Now, last thing I want to say before I go is this little button, be careful, I've broken many controllers. If you push that out, it will not go back in. I'm going to tell you that right now. So be careful with this, alright? Now, thank you guys for watching my first tutorial. I know it was a long one. If you're still watching, thank you very much. Just remember to sub, comment, tell me what you want to see, tell me what I need to improve on, and just tell me how the tutorial went. So, this is Xbox360, and I'll see you guys later.